Good morning, class 7. In the last lesson, we have seen different elements of weather like temperature, humidity, visibility, condensation, precipitation, all these we have seen. And now in this lesson, we are going to see how we are going to measure those elements of weather. First of all, a person who is going to see to all these elements of weather is known as a meteorologist, and the study of all the elements of weather is known as meteorology. The study of weather is known as meteorology, and these elements of weather are studied at a place known as a weather station. These elements of weather, after the study, they are analyzed with the help of weather balloons, weather ships and satellites, as we all know. The first instrument what we are going to see is a thermometer. So this thermometer is one side a open end and one side a closed end. The one side it will show the boiling point and one side it will show the freezing point of water. This thermometer is of two different ways. One is the Fahrenheit thermometer and second one is the Celsius thermometer. On a Fahrenheit thermometer, the boiling point of water is 212 degrees Fahrenheit and the melting point of ice is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And on the Celsius thermometer, the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius and the melting point of ice is 0 degrees centigrade. So here this is a classical thermometer wherein this end is filled with mercury and the upper point is the boiling point of water and the end point shows the freezing point of ice. Normally in India we use the Celsius scale. And next one we have another thermometer known as the 6S maximum and minimum thermometer. These are two thermometers which are used to record the maximum temperature and the minimum temperature. These two thermometers are kept in a white painted box known as the Stephenson's screen. So this Stephenson's screen is generally painted white and kept in open spaces because open spaces record correct temperature and closed spaces they record different temperature. If it is trees, they record a temperature less than the correct temperature, and if it is open spaces, that is deserts and all, they record a temperature more than what it is. So Stephenson's screen, they generally are kept in open spaces, right? So this 6 maximum and minimum thermometer is kept in a Stephenson's screen. This is a box painted white with ventilators on either sides. And normally this Stephenson's screen is kept on a height of 1.5 meters above the ground. Right? And nowadays there is another instrument known as a thermograph. So this thermograph is used for continuous recording of temperature. Now let us see what are isotherms. On the map, the lines which are joining places which are having equal temperature. Iso means equal and therm means heat. The lines which are joining places which are having equal temperatures, these are all imaginary lines and lines These lines, when they join places having equal temperature, they are known as isotherms. And do remember, these are all imaginary lines. And next one, what we see is the barometer, which records the atmospheric pressure. Barometer used to be a mercury barometer classically. So this mercury barometer used to be filled with mercury, but for traveling, mercury barometer was not used, was not flexible. So then was invented the aneroid barometer. Aneroid barometer was not having any kind of liquid. Aneroid barometer was just put like a box, and the air in that box was not totally taken off, partially exhausted, and that lid was not totally closed. So the pressure outside can be felt inside, and there will be a meter. There will be a meter to show the pressure. So that is the system in the aneroid barometer. That lid will be coming out and going inside, then the pressure will be shown, right? And generally these pressures we have seen in the last lesson also. The pressures are shown in millibars, right? Just like the thermograph, we have an automatic recording for pressure also, and that is known as the barograph. And now let us see the isobars. Now these are imaginary lines which join places having equal pressure. Just like isotherms, isobars are equal lines joining places with equal pressure. And next comes the anemometer, which shows the wind speed and directions. Generally this wind speed is shown in knots per hour. It is having 4 cups which show the wind direction, and those cups also show the wind speed. Nowadays, just like thermograph and barograph, anemograph also is there to show the wind speed and direction. Knots per hour is used to show the wind direction, wind speed. And next one is the wind vane, which shows only the wind direction. So here in the wind vane we have a tail and an arrow. The arrow always points to the wind direction. The broad end is known as the tail and the sharp end is known as the arrow. And next one is the hygrometer, which is known as dry and wet bulb thermometer. In this hygrometer, you have 2 identical thermometers. One will be the dry thermometer, one will be the wet thermometer. In the dry thermometer, the thermometer is kept uncovered, and in the wet thermometer, the thermometer is covered with a wet cloth. It is always covered with a wet cloth, and mostly the wet cloth is used for lowering the temperature. Whenever the wind is blowing, the water from the wet bulb thermometer gets evaporated and it lowers the temperature. When the temperature in these two thermometers is equal, it means that the humidity in the place is 100%, right? And it is about to precipitate, it is about to rain. And just like thermograph, barograph, anemograph, nowadays we find the hygrograph also for automatic recording of humidity, right? This is used to record the humidity in the place. So hygrograph is used for automatic recording of humidity. And rainfall is measured in milliliters, millimeters and centimeters, right? Now this is ISO heights. These lines are imaginary lines which show the amount of rainfall, the places joining equal amount of rainfall. We have seen isotherms, isobars. Just like that, ISO heights are imaginary lines which join equal amount of rainfall.